So I want to talk about race relations, which I believe have actually improved over the past years as compared to years like the 80s and 90s. In the 90s, there were things that happened, such as the beating of Rodney King, and when these events happened, people in the African American community at least tended to, as a whole, in my opinion, blame the other race, which happened to be whites, for the actions of a few people. So during that time, that sparked the LA riots, which innocent whites were beaten by several members of the black community, and they weren't even involved in the Rodney King incident. But you get to today's time where racist events, in my opinion, still happen, but blacks see more as a whole that whites actually are against these issues too, so they don't take it out on them. They more so target their anger towards the individuals who commit these acts, which leads me to say that race relations are actually better today as compared to times like the 90s. Now, this is not to say that there isn't still a race relations problem. When we look at the case Floyd versus the city of New York, this shows from 2004 to 2009, 2.8 million people were stopped by New York police. Out of this 2.8 million, 50% were black and 30% were Latinos. But when you look at the population for New York in 2010, only 16% of New Yorkers were black and 17.6% were Hispanic or Latino. So this does show that there is, in fact, a big problem between the races today. In today's time, it is evident that races work together more now in order to solve problems like the race relations issue of today, which is a wonderful thing when more than one race comes together for the better of another one that is being oppressed. In my opinion, I don't believe that race relations are where they should be in 2016 America, but I also think you can't deny that we have made wonderful progress in relation to how we used to be in past years with oppression of blacks and Latinos. And I believe we will continue to get better in the years to come.